First things first, why am I so dressed up? If you've watched any of my videos, and you really should because they're delightful, you know that usually I'm in a pair of old jeans and a black t-shirt. The old Steve Jobs uniform, if you will. But today, I'm in a sports coat. Is it sports coat with a S on the end of sports, or is it sport coat? I never get that right. I need to enunciate. And you can't see them, but these aren't just old jeans. These are my fancy speaking jeans. And I only wear them on stage. That's right. I have special pants that I only wear on stage when I do public speaking events. That's mostly because I'm so ADD that when I write, when I sit down to write, I wiggle around so much the entire time that I wear holes in the bottom of my jeans, in the butt of my jeans. That's happened to 3 pairs. It's a problem. That's a weird thing. I think we can all agree. So, why am I in speaking jeans? Why am I in a sport coat? Because today I recorded a virtual event for a big client down at the JW Marriott in Nashville. And it was so good to be out of the office. It was funny, when I pulled into the valet, there were 2 teal-colored sports cars that had already been parked, and one was a Nissan GTR, and the other was a Toyota. Yeah, it was a Toyota Supra, and the license plate of the Supra said, "Tag me," and so I did on Instagram. I tagged him in the photo, and the hashtag that this guy who owns the cars uses for his teal cars is Teal Team 6 instead of SEAL Team 6, and that made me real happy. It's a bit of a dad joke, but I really like that. Anyway, I went to film an event, and it was actually in a ballroom that I'd spoken in before. I've done 4 other events in that very same spot, in that very same hotel in Nashville. This time, though, there weren't 1,000 people. There were 3. Me, the cameraman, and the sound guy. The producer was on a Zoom call. She zoomed in from Dallas, and it went really, really well. I loved doing it. I'm figuring out how to do a lot of virtual events. And it also made me miss live events. I do. I miss those. I miss people. I mean, I definitely miss things from the financial side of life. I'd say that 50-ish% of my salary has been impacted this year. And by impacted, I mean gone. Like Kaiser Soze out, ghosted, disappeared, whatever the kids are saying. But I'm pivoting and I'm figuring out some new things. But there's no denying that this right now is a weird time for all of us. But there's something that I think you and I need to remember, something that we need to know, a secret about the story we're in, the story we're in right now. You see, your best stories, the ones you'll tell around the campfire for years and years, the stories that will shape and define who you are, the ones that'll shape you, the stories you'll point back to as a defining moment, they have a secret. There's a secret thing they all have in common. Do you want to know what it is? Your best stories are often the ones that feel the worst when you're actually in them. Your best stories often feel the worst when you're actually in them. We tend to want safe, epic stories. We want there to be no risk, but we want there to be ease. We don't want things to be dangerous. We want them to be exciting, but never really out of our control. We want the outcome to be up for grabs, but not completely out of our reach. We like a little risk, but we want it controlled. But unfortunately, that's not how life works. Life invites you to risk, to be dangerous, to court disaster in the name of doing the right thing. That's what life does. And that won't feel good. It won't always feel smart or happy or easy or safe. The best stories sometimes feel the worst. But the second secret is that this feeling is not forever. The feeling that you're having right now, it passes. It's a moment, it's a season, it's something temporary. It is. And what it leaves in its wake is the best story of all. A year from now, I hope that's the one you'll tell me, the best story. Not only do I hope you'll tell it to me, I hope we'll both be at a live event that we're attending. I'll probably be in these jeans. I'll probably have this sport coat on, this actual one. That'll be exciting for both of us. Until then, I'm going to keep making videos like this. Thanks for hitting the bell so you don't miss the next one. Thank you for liking this. And thanks above all for subscribing to my channel. That means the world to me.